सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। हरि ओम। Let us start with one verse. We were seeing the topic of upasarga, if you remember, the prefix. This verse will explain further how that prefix has got its own impact on the verb. Let us read the verse. I will chant, please repeat after me. Chakshusha manasa vacha karmana cha chaturvidham prasadayati yo lokam tam loko nuprasidati. Chakshusha manasa vacha karmana cha chaturvidham prasadayati yo lokam tam loko nuprasidati. Very beautiful verse. Subhashita, it says Chakshusha. Chakshusha with eyes. With eyes means by looking. Manasa with mind, with thoughts. Vacha with speech, vak. Vak means speech. Vacha, tritiya vibhakti. Vacha by or with speech, with the words. Karmana, again karman nakaranta shabda. Tritiya is karmana, with actions. Cha, chaturvidham. In these four ways, okay, chakshusha, manasa, vacha, karmana, cha, chaturvidham. In these four ways. Which four ways? With the look, with the mind, with the thoughts, with the speech, and with the actions. Yaha lokam prasadayati. Yaha lokam prasadayati. Yaha, a person who, lokam, the world or people, prasadayati, propitiates. So one who propitiates or gives pleasure to the world with what? In four ways. With his look, with his thoughts, with his speech, and with his actions. One who does that, tam, to that person, lokaha, the world or people, anuprasidati. The world in turn blesses this person. Careful. What the Subhashita is saying? A person who propitiates the world, gives happiness to the world in four ways. Which four ways? By his look, by seeing, by his thoughts, by his speech, and by his actions. One who propitiates the world in turn blesses that person. Okay? Understanding? In Bhagavad Gita, similar concept is given by Bhagavan Shri Krishna, where he says that you worship the Devatas and Devatas will bless you. Devan bhavayatanena te devaha bhavayantu vaha. Parasparam bhavayantaha shreyah paramavapsyatha. Correct? Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter. By supporting each other, both of you will get the highest. Okay? Similar concept is being explained here. See, we only have these 4 ways of contacting the world. With look, in the sense, jnanendriyas. How do we see, how do we hear, how do we smell, how do we touch, how do we taste, etc. By mind, antarindriya is explained. By vacha, karmendriyas are explained. We have jnanendriya, antarindriya, karmendriya, and body, karmana. The body is also there. So, using all these equipment that we have, if we decide that we are going to give joy to the world, if we give joy to the world in turn will bless me, will bless us. Understanding the logic? Now you see here how that upasarga plays the role. Prakarshena sadayati, prasadayati, prakarshena sadayati, propitiates. See, the word prasada is very well known. We go to temple, we get prasada. What is the literal meaning of the word prasada? See, prasada means what? That which gives you happiness. You offer something to God and God becomes happy and gives back something to you. That is called as prasada. Correct? Now, see the other verb. Anuprasidati. Anu. Can you see this anu? This anu is one more upasarga. Anu has got 2 meanings. We will see in today's class what are the meanings of upasargas. Anu has got 2 meanings. One meaning is after. Many meanings are there. I am just explaining 2 here. Anu means after or following. Following means what? Ramah gataha, Lakshmanaha anugataha. Lakshmananugate Rame. That Rama who was followed by Lakshmana. Gataha went. Anugataha went after or went behind. Followed. So anuprasidati, again, pra is another upasarga. Anu is one more upasarga. Prakarshena. Anu means following the action of that person. Now the word prasidati blesses this person. Can you see how the upasargas are working? Can you see that? Okay. So yaha lokam prasadayati, one who propitiates the world, tam, to that person, lokah anuprasidati. The world blesses that person in turn. Okay, that's the meaning. Very beautiful verse. So what is the final meaning that we come to? One who propitiates the world or people in 4 ways, with his look, thoughts, speech and actions. To him, the world in turn blesses. This is actually nothing but Newton's 3rd law. Every action has equal and opposite reaction. If you do good things to the world will be good towards you. If you do bad towards the world will be bad towards you. So never complain. Oh, I am doing so many and what am I getting? You are getting what you have done. If you have put mango seed, mango tree will come. Apple seeds, apple tree will come. Lemon seeds, lemon tree will come. Looking at the tree, don't wonder, oh, how come this tree came? Because that is the seed that you have put. So if you are getting wrong response from the world, please understand that is the result of your wrongdoings, which is now coming back to you. Okay. So philosophically also the verse is beautiful. Actually for our day-to-day life also very important, and upasargas also it explains. Let us chant the verse again and then we will go forward. Chakshusha manasa vacha karmana cha chaturvidham prasadayati yo lokam tam loko nuprasidati. Okay, all right. So, we were seeing the concept of upasargas in the last session. Upasarga means prefix. These upasargas are added in front of or before the verb. They are added and they have unique effect on the meaning of the verb. What are the upasargas? We said 22, out of which 20 are mentioned in one karika, one simple shloka itself. We saw this in the last session. Let us say it again. Totaka meter, if you remember. Praparapasamanvava nirdurabhi vyadhisudati nipratiparyapayah upaangiti vimshatiresha sakhe upasarga vidhi kathitah kavina. Right? So, upasarga vidhi kathitah kavina, by the great intelligent wise people, this is what is called as upasarga vidhi. What is that? Vimshatihi, eshaha vimshatihi. These 20 are upasargas. What? Pra, para, apa, sam, anu, etc., etc. We have seen in the last class, right? To that you add, when dur is said, dus also you add, nir is said, nis also you add, it becomes 22. Okay, 22 upasargas are there. That's it. Okay, there are no more upasargas, only 22 upasargas are there. Right? Now, what do they do? Due to the upasargas, the meaning of the root or the verb is changed. It is taken somewhere else. One more karika we saw. Upasargena dhatvarthaha baladanyatra niyate praharahara samhara vihara pariharavat. Upasargena, by upasargas, dhatu arthaha, the meaning of the root, balat, by force, anyatra niyate, is taken somewhere else. The meaning is changed. Like what? Example, prahara, ahara, samhara, vihara, pariharavat. Same root is there, har, same root is there. But when different upasargas are added, the meaning changes. Prahara means to strike. Ahara means to eat. Samhara means to kill. Vihara means to roam. Parihara means to propitiate or to rest. Okay? Or to solve. To solve also. Parihara, solution. Right? That way, same dhatu but different upasargas are added, the meaning is changed. Alright. We saw one more karika, 3 functions of the upasargas. Dhatvartham badhate kaschit, kaschit tam anuvartate, tameva vishinashti anyah upasargagatihi tridha. Upasargagatihi tridha. 3 functions are there for upasargas. What is that? Number 1, kaschit upasargah dhatu artham badhate. Some upasarga badhate, stops the meaning of the dhatu. Means what? It changes the meaning. Second, kaschit, some upasarga, tam, that dhatu artham, anuvartate. You see here the word anuvartate itself has upasarga in it. Anu means to follow. Vartanam, anuvartanam. Vartanam means it is doing something, anuvartanam means following that. So the upasarga, what does it do? It retains the meaning. It carries it forward, carries the meaning forward. Doesn't change. Tameva vishinashti anyah. Some other upasarga, what does it do? Vishinashti. It adds on, it enhances the meaning. It enhances the meaning. Okay? So sometimes the upasarga changes the meaning, sometimes retains the meaning, sometimes enhances the meaning. When you say change, means make it opposite also. See, the prahara, ahara, samhara, there the meaning is changed. Right? Sometimes it is just retained. Vishati, pravishati. Retained. And sometimes it enhances the meaning. So whatever is given, it just adds on to it. Okay? Right. Now, we saw few more things last time. Example of upasargas we saw: vartate, pravartate, jayate, parajayate, harati, apaharati, jayate, sanjayate, sarati, anusarati, tarati, avatarati. So these are the verbs, and then upasargas are there. When you add upasargas, what happens? Now you say jayate, sanjayate. Jayate is born, sanjayate also is born. Enhanced, meaning is little bit enhanced. Or you can say the meaning is retained. Vijayate, visheshena jayate, meaning is enhanced. Right? This is what the upasargas do. Jayate, parajayate, the meaning is changed. Jayate means wins, parajayate means loses. The meaning is changed. Opposite meaning has come. Okay, like that. That is what the upasargas do. Sometimes they change the meaning, sometimes they retain the meaning, sometimes they enhance the meaning. Right. Then also we saw upasargas can be added to nouns. Upasargas can be added to nouns as well. Let us see example. Suvicharaha. Vicharaha, thought. Suvicharaha, good thought. Lot of names in our culture are starting with Su. Actually, Duryodhana's actual name is Suyodhana. Suruchi, Sumati. Have you heard all these names? In the Puranas, etc., these names come. Why? Ruchi means liking. Suruchi, very good liking. Mati means buddhi, intellect. Sumati, good intellect. Now, mati is not a dhatu, not a verb. It is a noun. To the noun also, the upasargas are same, those 22 which we saw. The upasargas can also be added to nouns. Dushkarma. Karma, action. Dushkarma, bad action. Sukarma, good action. Vasana, suvasana, durvasana. Can you see how the upasargas are added? Samyamaha or Sanyamaha. Difference in pronunciation, meaning is same. Yama means rules, control also, niyamana. Sanyamaha means well controlled, self control, Sanyamaha. Samharaha, destruction. Vijayaha, jayaha, victory. Vijayaha, victory. Parajayaha, defeat. You see how the upasargas are playing part. Now all these are upasargas adding, which are being added to the noun. Upasargas are same. See, we are seeing the concept of upasargas because they come in picture for dhatus first, but then those same upasargas can be added to nouns as well. Alright. Next one is what? We also saw that more than one upasargas can be added to the same dhatu, to the same noun. Samadhigacchati, samabhyavartate. One more example, Upanishad. Upa is a one upasarga, ni another upasarga, sad is the dhatu. From that sad dhatu, then what the noun has become. So the noun is Upanishad, where upa and ni are upasargas. Okay, simple meaning is what? Upa means samipe, near. Ni means under or below, and sad means to sit. To go near a guru and sit under his feet, that is called as Upanishad. Simple meaning I am giving, not Vedantic meaning. If you come to Advaita Vedanta, Shankaracharya ji, Bhashyakara will explain, there are three meanings of the dhatu sad. Visharana gati avasadana yoho. Visharana, to destroy. Gati, to lead. Avasadana, to loosen. So that knowledge which destroys the ignorance leads one to the Supreme Brahman and loosens the clutches of samsara. That knowledge is called as Upanishad. Shankaracharya will say. We'll explain also how from the same dhatu all these meanings can come out. And there he will say Upa means to go near, Ni, he will say nishchayena, with determination. To go near Guru and sit with determination and learn that knowledge which will do all these three things. And therefore, finally he will conclude, Upanishad Shabdena Brahma Vidya Uchyate. The Upanishad word refers to Brahma Vidya. This is not Upanishad class. I am just trying to explain how the Upasargas add to the meaning. Okay. So, can be added to the verbs, can be added to the nouns. More than one Upasarga also can be added. Alright. Next one we saw for lang lakara. Upasarga is added before a. Which is this a? This is the a which comes as part of lang lakara. Correct? Apathat. That one. Akampata. That one. Okay. So anvashochaha, anu ashochaha. Right. How to write address for the kriyas of with upasarga anvashocha? Let us take the same example. Anu upasarga shuch dhatu prathama gana parasmai pada lang lakara madhyam purusha ekavachana. What is this? Let me go slowly. Anu upasarga plus shuch dhatu. So to show dhatu, I have added the root sign. Root, square root. Okay. Dhatu, no, dhatu means root. So shuch dhatu, which is in prathama gana, bhuadi gana, parasmay pada dhatu. Lang lakara is past tense. Very good. Madhyama purusha, second person. Ekavachana, singular. Bhagavan says, no, anvashochaha, tvam. Pradnyavadamsha bhashase. Gatasuna agatasuncha na anushocanti panditaha. Ashochan anvashochaha tvam. Tvam anvashochaha. What are you doing? You are crying. Anu here means again and again, repeatedly. Anu, I told you, has two meanings. One is after, following, and second meaning is repeatedly. Anu dinam, every day. Dinam is day. Anu dinam, every day. Like that, anu ashochaha. Ashochaha is the verb. Ashocha is made how shuch dhatu is there, lang lakara, a sho, and then madhyam purusha ekvachana, visarga is the pratyaya. Tatam, an visargatam ta, if you remember the pratyayas, visarga is the madhyam purusha ekvachana pratyaya, it becomes ashochaha. Anu plus ashochaha, anvashochaha. Where the upasarga anu is adding the meaning repeatedly. You are repeatedly crying. Ashochan, over things which should not be cried for. But pradnyavadamsha bhashase, but you are talking as though you are a very clever person. But Arjuna, actually the wise person is one who does not cry on people who are alive or for the people who have died. Gatasuna agatasunsha na anushocanti panditaha. The wise men don't cry. See, anvashochaha. How to write address? You write upasarga plus dhatu, then gana pada, then lakara, purusha and vachana. Okay, clear? Concept is clear. Now, let us go through meanings, some basic meanings of all the 22 upasargas. Quickly we are going to go through. We are not going to spend too much of time because there can be many more meanings which can be added. This is just for rough for your understanding. Okay. So we are going in the same order. Praparapa samanvavanir, that in the same order of the karika. Pra upasarga. Meanings are forward, in front of, onwards, before, good manners. All these are the meanings which can come out of upasarga pra. So according to the context, according to the usage, you have to see which one is used. Example, pravishati. Pravishati, to enter or enters. Okay, vishati, enters. Prakarshena visha. So pra, sometimes you will hear people saying pra means prakarshena. Prakarshena means in good way. In good way. Prakarshena. Prasada, today we saw one more. In the verse also we saw pra only. Pra. Para means back, aside, towards, opposite. Opposite meaning becomes opposite. Jayate, parajayate, defeats. Gets defeated. parajayate, parajayah. Apa is another upasarga, away from. Harati, apaharati. Apaharana. Apaharana means apaharana, kidnapping. Apaharana. Kidnapping is apaharana. Harana means to take away. To take away far is called as apaharana. Rhara dhatu. You see? See, that is why I say Sanskrit is such a beautiful language. You see the word Hari, Hari. Have you heard the word Hari? Hari. Hari means Vishnu. Hari is the name of Vishnu. One who takes away your sorrow is called as Hari. Harati iti Harihi. Okay. Now, if you add apa upasarga to that, the meaning will be very different. Why? If somebody is taking away my sorrow, that is a good thing. But if somebody is taking away me, then it's a very bad thing. So, Sita apaharana, we say. Sita apaharana. Sita was kidnapped. What do you mean? She was taken away from Sri Rama. Taken away from. Apaharana. So, apa upasarga. Some upasarga. Some. Lots of meaning. In a proper manner, together, along with, accompanied by. All these are the meanings. Santushati. Samyak. 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 Sam means samyak. Sometimes in proper manner, well. We saw sanyoga, samhara, samsara. Samsara also is some upasarga only. Saradhatu, sridhatu, srisaradhatu. Some is the upasarga added. Some. Anu upasarga. Just now we have seen after, along, behind, like, similar to. Anusarati, following. Repeatedly, again and again. That's also the meaning. Repeatedly. Anu. Yeah. Anu. Away from or down, off something. Avatarati. Tarati lifts. Avatarati comes down. Trudhatu. Trutaradhatu. Tarati means to lift. To save by lifting somebody. Avatarati means to come down. Avatara, coming down of Bhagavan. Coming down of Bhagavan means he comes on our level so that we can see him. That's called as avatara. Nis-nir. We said one was there in the Karika, but another also we added. Nis-nir has same meanings. What are the meanings? Out of, away from, without. Nirdeshaha, nirmanam. So many places nis and nir are also used. Nirdeshaha. Nirdesha means instruction. So how words are formed in Sanskrit now are very interesting. Okay, so these are the meanings of the upasargas, general meanings of upasarga. Prapara, pasamanvava, nir. Next, dus, dur. Again, one is there in the Karika, another we are adding. Again, in the same meaning, bad, evil, wicked, inferior, difficult. Example, durgamaha. Durgamaha. Durgamaha, difficult to go. Have you heard the word Durga? Durga means mountain. Mountain is called as Durga. In Marathi also is called as Durga. In Sanskrit also, Durga means that which is difficult to go. Gamanaya. Not the fort. Fort is different, mountain is different. Fort is built. Mountain is natural. Durga generally is referred to the mountain. That which is difficult to go. Fort can also be called as Durga because of the way it is constructed, it is difficult to be penetrated. That way it can be called. Durgamaha, difficult to go. Durjanaha, bad. Jana means person, bad person, wicked person is called as Durjana. Can you see that? Jana means person, Durjanaha, bad person. Sajjanaha, Sat means good, noble. Sajjanaha means noble person. Durjanaha means bad person. Next upasarga, vi. apart, away, off. Viramati, opposite meaning. Now this V is also very interesting. Okay. Why? Because sometimes the word V, not word, upasarga V is in the meaning of visheshena, specially. Okay. Example, vibhuti. Vibhuti means visheshena bhavanam. 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita is Vibhuti Vistara Yoga. No? Vibhuti means special manifestation. There that special is coming from V. And manifestation is Bhuti. Bhuti is Bhavanam, to become, to manifest. So Bhagavan becomes something special. The special manifestation of Bhagavan is called as Vibhuti. So sometimes V is used in the meaning of Visheshena, specially. Sometimes V is used as Vividham Bhavati. Same word Vibhuti. Same word Vibhuti. Vividham. Vividham means many. Manifold manifestations. That's also right. But most of the times V is used in the meaning of Virodhena. Means what? Opposed to. Example here you see, Ramate means to indulge. Rama means to revel. Rama dhatu is in the meaning of reveling. So, in other, I think in Hindi also and Marathi, of course it is there. Ramana. मैं तो रम गया वहाँ पे, तो बस. That's why I think rum is called as rum. I think so, because people indulge in it. They get joy out of it. That must be the reason. But when you add V upasarga to it, the opposite meaning comes. Viramati means not to indulge. Viramati means to take yourself out. Opposite meaning. Away from involvement. Okay. So Viramati is used as Vairagya. Viramati means doesn't get involved, doesn't get what we say, hooked on to it. No, Viramati takes oneself away from it. So that's why I am saying V is very interesting upasarga, because it can be used in any. So according to the context we have to see. In some dhatus, etc., in certain cases, V will be used in the meaning of opposite. See, for example, yoga. Yoga means to join. Comes from root yuj, yoga. Viyoga means separation. Correct? Yoga means union. Viyoga means separation. So same upasarga. All right. Okay. Oh, we have changed. Suddenly I and ni are coming. Patipari. Okay. Anyways, we are not going in the same order, which means that's fine. But we are going to cover all 22 upasargas. V. Then ang. Ang is a. A is actually the upasarga. Ang is with pratyahara. Limiting, as far as, reversing to, from, towards. A. Samantat. One meaning of A is samantat, from all sides. As far as, covering everything. Akarshanam. Karshanam again comes from root krisha. Krisha means take away, to take away. You see how interesting. Hari also comes from root r, which means to take away. Correct? Karsha also comes from, Karsha is also the root which means take away. R also is in the same meaning. So Hari and Krishna. Krishna word is coming from root Krisha Karsha. Krisha Karsha dhatu is there. Now Akarshanam. A when you add, it means to attract. Means what? It takes away your entire attention. Akarshanam. It takes away your entire attention. So you get attracted towards it. Akarshanam is attraction. Okay. A. Samantat. A from all sides. All these meanings are there. Ni. Knee is another upasarga, down or under on it. Upanishad, that knee is this knee. Under in the meaning. Nimajjati. Majjati, to float. Nimajjati is not floating. Now it is. Now that person is nimajjati, drowning. Nimajjati, drowns. Next, adhi upasarga. Adhi, over, above or upon. Adhi. Adhigacchati. Adhitishtati. Tishtati means to stand. Adhitishtati, to stand on top. Gacchati, to go. Adhigacchati, to mount. Adhi. Api, placing near or taking forward. Api srijya. This is not that api, okay? Not the avyaya api. Avyaya api is in the meaning of also. Okay. Ati. Ati is in the meaning of very much, over or beyond. Atikramya, atikramya, crossing the limit. Atikranta, that is the meaning, to go beyond. Ati. Ati means to cross, to go beyond. Okay. Last set. Su, in a good manner, well or superior, sushobhitah, suvicharaha, etc. etc. Su means sushtu, good. Good. Ut means upward movement, up, upward, upon, over, above, superior. Ud asate. Asate means to sit. Ud asate. Uttishtha. Uttishtha many times comes in Gita also. No? Tishtha means to stay or to sit. Uttishtha, get up. Ut is upward movement. That's why Udana Vayu also. Prana, Apana, Vyana, Udana, Samana. Out of Pancha Pranas, the one Udana. Udana is upward movement. Sudden upward movement. That physiological function is of Udana Vayu. Burping, vomiting, sneezing. These are sudden upward movements inside our physiological functions, right? So Ud means upward. Abhi, to or unto, near to, in the direction of. Abhimana, another meaning. Mana means measurement. Abhimana. Earlier also, I always say mana. We have heard all these words before. Mana, abhimana, apamana. We have heard these words before. Now you see how Sanskrit explains this so beautifully. So generally we translate abhimana means pride. Apamana means insult. Correct, no? Abhimana, pride or ego. Apamana is insult. But you see how these words are formed. Mana, mana means to measure. So, suppose I measure myself this much. Okay? It's not physical, I am just giving example. Suppose I think I am this much. And somebody else says, no, you are not this much, you are this much. Now what has happened? From mana, abhimana has happened. Then I start to feel that I am this much. Actually I am this much only. But somebody has said more than what I am, somebody has measured, I become proud. Now same way, if I am measuring myself this much, somebody else says, no, you are this much only. Now what has happened? Apamana has happened. Insult. See how the words are formed. All these are because I measure myself. If you don't measure yourself, then there is no abhimana, apamana. Mana itself is not there. What abhimana, apamana? Nothing will be there. Right? But you see, abhimana. Prati. Prati means towards. In the direction of, again, in return. Okay? So, pratibodha. Pratibodha, towards. Pratigacchati. Samsaram. What is that? Famous shloka is there. Akashat patitam toyam yatha gacchati sagaram sarvadeva namaskaran keshavam pratigacchati. Prati, towards. Gacchati means goes. Goes towards. That's why in our letters, You remember there was a time when we used to write letters, we used to write prati, comma, and then write the name and the address of the person to whom you are sending. So the letter is sent to, towards whom? Prati. You see? All right. Pari. Pari means roundabout. Pari from all sides. Parikrama. Krama means to walk. Parikrama means to walk around. Govardhana Parikrama. Govardhana Parikrama. Govardhan mountain is there. You go around that mountain. Okay. Tiruannamali Parikrama. Parikrama. Parikrama means to go around. Round. And last, upasarga. Upasarga. One more upasarga is there. Samipe. Near. Next to. Less. By the side of. Towards. Upendraha. This upa word is also used in that meaning. No, less. Or by the side of. Indraha. Upendraha. Rashtrapatihi. Uparashtrapatihi. Upa means right next to it or less than it. One meaning. Second meaning is near, samipe. Upadhihi, samipe, sthitva, swiyan gunan, anyatra adadati, upadhi. Upadhi means conditioning, that which stays near and throws its properties on the object. Upadhi. Vedantic concepts I am explaining. Upa means samipe. Upanishad also has this upa, where upa means samipe, near. Okay. Bhagavad Gita also it comes. Acharyam upasangamya raja vachanam abravit. Second verse only, I think. Duryodhana went near. Upasangamya. Upasam. Two upasargas are there. Upa means near, samyak means well, gamya having gone, Raja the king, Duryodhana, vachanam abravit said this line. Upa means near. So you see, that way there are 22 upasargas and we have seen simple meanings of all those 22 upasargas. Alright, now with this we conclude the topic of verbs. We started with how the verbs are formed, what do you mean by dhatu, 2104 dhatus, how they are divided into ganas, what is the concept of pada, right? How are they, how they take forms according to lakara, and in those lakaras, purusha and vachana, those tables, 3 purushas and 3 vachanas, 3 by 3, that 9 forms of each lakara according to pada, which we have seen. Then we saw this upasarga concept because for dhatu it is very much useful. Therefore, we saw the upasarga concept along with it. Now, let us see some examples. I remember I had given you homework to write address of the kriyas that are coming in the Bhagavad Gita. I am just going to give you few examples, but you will get a concept how the addresses are to be written, and with that we will conclude the class also and we will conclude the topic also. Right? So, examples from Bhagavad Gita. Let us read each verse and identify where is the verb, okay, and then we will see the address of that verb. If you have the book, you can read with me, Gita book. Bhagavad Gita Pratamodaya. I am not going to chant according to the tune, etc. Okay, I am just going to read it. This is not chanting class. Dhritarashtra Uvacha. Uvacha we have already seen, right? Vachadhatu, lit. Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre samavetaha yuyutsavaha mamakaha pandavaha cha eva kim akurvata sanjaya. So the first verb in the first verse is akurvata. Akurvata. Right? 1.1 Krudhatu. Ashtamagana Ubhayapada Dhatu. Ashtamagana Ubhayapada. Why Ubhayapada? It takes both forms. But here, of course, Akurvata is Atmanepada form. Lang Lakara. How do you know? A is there. One indication. Prathama Purusha Bahuvachana. Akurvata. Kim akurvata. What did they do? See, mamakaha, pandavaha, no? Plural we are talking about. Therefore, bahuvachan. What did they do? Third person plural. What did they do? Did. Past tense. Therefore, lang lakara. Akurvata. What did they do? Okay. Next. Sanjay Vacha. Drishtva tu pandavanikam vyudham duryodhanastada. Acharyam upasangamya. I told you just now. But upasangamya is not complete kriya. So that we are not including now. But I was explaining that to show you the usage of upasarga. Upa and sam. Upasangamya. Raja vachanam abravit. The next verb is abravit. Second verse, abravit. Bru dhatu. Bru dhatu. Bru, vachi. Vyaktayam vachi. Bru means to speak. Braviti, that one. Second gana, ubhaya pada dhatu. Lang lakara, prathama purusha ekvachana. Abravit. Lang lakara, past tense. Prathama purusha ekvachana. He spoke. Here, they did. He spoke. Bahuvachana, they did. He spoke. Who spoke? Raja. Raja there means Duryodhana. Duryodhana tada Raja vachanam abravit, spoke. Pashya etam panduputranam acharya mahatim chamum vyudham drupada putrena tava shishyena dhimata. Next verse. Verb is pashya. Pashya itself is the verb from the third verse. So this 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 is verse number, okay? Don't get confused where what is this suddenly. This is 1.3 verse, Bhagavad Gita 1.3. Pashya, drisha dhatu, drisha pashya dhatu, prathama gana parasmai pada, lot lakara, imperative mode, madhyama purusha ekvachana, you see. He is telling to Dronacharya, see this entire army arranged by your own student, Drupada Putra, okay, Drishtadyumna. He has arranged this army. You see this. Lot lakara. See. Pashya. See. Then next 3-4 verses don't have direct verb. Okay, Atra Shura Maheshwasa Bhimarjuna Samaha Yudhi Yerudana, because the list is given, no? Drishtaketus Chekitana. Sarve eva Maharathaha Santi. Santi is the verb. Asadhatu, Dvitiya Gana Parasmai Pada. Okay, Lat Lakara, Prathama Purusha Bahuvachana, they are. Sarve eva Maharathaha Santi. This is the verb which is not given in the verse, but is to be understood. They are great warriors. Now 7th shloka you see, Asmakam tu Vishishtaha ye tan nibodha Dvijottama. Oh, the best among the Dvija Brahmanas, tan nibodha. Nibodha is the next verb. Nibodha. Sorry, I forgot. Ni upasarga is there. Ni upasarga plus buddha dhatu. I forgot to write, but understand. Ni is the upasarga. Buddha dhatu, prathama gana parasmay pada, lot lakara madhyam purusha ekvachana. Nibodha, you come to know. Again, imperative mode. Tvam pashya, tvam nibodha. Hey Dvijottama, tan nibodha, you come to know them. Nayakaha mama sainyasya samjnartham tan bravimi te. One more verb is there. Bravimi. Have I mentioned? Bravimi. Same verse. Bravimi. Bru dhatu. Same dhatu. Dvitiya gana. Here parasmay pada. Okay. Ubhay pada dhatu only. But I have mentioned this parasmay pada because this is parasmay pada. Lat lakara uttam purusha ekvachana. Aham bravimi. Samjnartham. You know all of them, but let me give example and tell you what are the great warriors in our camp also, in our army also. Samjnartham tan bravimi, aham bravimi. I shall tell or I am telling. Bravimi, lat lakara, uttama purusha, first person, ekavachana singular. Aham bravimi. Next. Bhavan Bhishmasha, again that list comes. Yuddha Visharadaha Santi Aparyaptam. Ayaneshu cha sarveshu yatha. Bhishmameva abhirakshantu. Verse number 11, second line. भीष्ममेव अभिरक्षन्तु भवन्तः सर्व एव हि अभिरक्षन्तु अभि उपसर्ग पूर्वक रक्ष धातु प्रथम गण परस्मै पद रक्षन्तु लोट लकार प्रथम पुरुष बहुवचन imperative mode. Duryodhana is telling to all the people, you all should protect Bhishma. Abhi from all sides. You see Abhi. Just now we saw the meaning of Abhi. Abhi means from all sides. Right? So from all sides what you should do? Rakshantu, you protect. You all. Bahuvachana. Rakshantu, rakshatu, rakshatat, rakshatam, rakshantu. All of you should protect. Bhishmam eva. You all protect Bhishma alone. See now how once you start to dissect the meaning will come out by itself. It will not remain a difficult language anymore. Okay? You start doing that. Next. Tasya sanjanayan harsham kuruvriddha pitamahah simhanadam vinadya uchchaihi shankham dadmau. Dadmau is the verb. Have I mentioned dadmau? Yes, dadmau. It comes in 12th verse also and 15th verse also. Dadmau. Dhatu is dhma. Dhma. Dhma is the dhatu. Pratham gana parasmay pada dhatu. Lit lakara. What is lit lakara? Distant past. Uvacha. Dadmau. Remember in lit lakara there will be dvitva will be there. So dha is becoming the, one more dha is getting added. Prathama Purusha Ekavachana. Third person singular. What is this? Dadmau. Blue. Blue the conch. Conch is the concept here. No, Shankhau. Shankham Dadmau. Pratapavan. That Pratapavan who Bhishma, he blew the conch. Now blue is said B-L-E-W, blue, not B-L-U-E, blue. B-L-E-W, blue. That is this verb. Dadmau, he blew. And in 15th also, Bhimakarma Vrukodaraha Poundram Dadmau. Yeah, it can be, yeah, third person only. Third person singular everywhere. Right? In 14th verse, Pradadmatuhu. Pradadmatuhu. You see the last word of the second. Tata Shvetair Hayair Yukte Mahati Syandane Sthitau Madhavah Pandavah cha eva Divyau Shankhau Pradadmatuhu. What is the verse is telling? That Tataha, then after explaining the Kaurava army, now he starts to explain Pandava army, and he says Tataha Shvetaihi Hayair Yukte Mahati Syandane Sthitau. In a great chariot which is having white horses, and there two people are sitting, Madhavaha, Lord Krishna, Pandavaha cha eva, and Arjuna, they also, both of them, Divyau Shankhau, their both conches, divine conches, Pradadmatuhu, Pradadmatuhu, Pra upasarga purvaka, Dma, lit prathama purush, Dvivachana, because two of them are there. Madhava and Pandava, Krishna and Arjuna, both of them blew their conches. So Dadmau, Dadmatuhu, Dadmuhu, isn't it? Dadmu also comes. In 18th verse, Dadmuhu also comes. You see, Saubhadrasya Mahabahu, Shankhan Dadmuf Prithak Prithak. So Dadmuhu. Dadmu again Dma Dhatu, lit Pratham Purush Bahuvachan. So you see, Ekavachan, Dvivachan, Bahuvachan. Dadmau, Dadmatuhu, Dadmuhu. Lit Lakara. Dadmau means he blew. Dadmatuhu means both of them blew. And Dadmuhu means all of them blew. Can you see that? All right. Okay. Saghosho dharta rashtraanam hridayani vyadarayat. Vyadarayat. Nabhasya prativim chaiva tumulo vyanunadayan. Vyanunadayan is not a verb. Vyadarayat is the verb. Vyadarayat. 19th verse. Vyadarayat vi dhatu. Now you see here how beautiful it is made. Vi is the, no, vi is not dhatu. Vi is the upasarga. Vi upasarga purvaka dru dhatu. Dru dhatu. Pratamagana parasmai pada. Dru dhatu is in the meaning of fear, fear, fear. Okay. Lang lakara is past tense. Prathama purusha ekvachana. So dru, when lang lakara you add, lang lakara will add a before the dhatu, isn't it? Akurvata, abravit, adarayat. That is the actual verb. Adarayat. Now to that adarayat, V is the upasarga which is added, and by sandhi V plus adarayat becomes vyadarayat. V plus adarayat. And adarayat, how it is formed? Dru dhatu prathama gana parasmay pada, lang lakara prathama purusha ekvachana. Past tense, third person, singular. What is this talking about? Saghosha vyadarayat. That sound, visheshena, specially or emphasis is given, darayat, created fear in their heart. Tartarashtranam hridayani vyadarayat. It broke open their hearts. Another meaning of dru dhatu is bhishane. One meaning is fear, another meaning is penetrate. To penetrate, to break open. So what happened? That sound of Shankha which was created by the Pandava army, it broke open the hearts of Kauravas. Hridayani vyadarayat. Okay. अत व्यवस्थितान् दृष्ट्वा धार्तराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवृत्ते शस्त्रसम्पाते धनुः उद्यम्य पाण्डवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम् इदम् आह. Next verb is ah. Ah. Ah is also very interesting verb. It is actually coming from dhatu bru. Which? Ah from bru. What is the connection? That's why we should know few things. Bru is same dhatu. Abravit, bravimi. This bravimi, when prathama purusha ekvachan is there, braviti, there is another form of bru dhatu which is ah. So, dvitiya gana ubhay pada dhatu, lat lakara pratham purusha ekvachan. Lat lakara is present tense. In pratham purusha ekvachan, in third person singular, there are two forms, braviti and aha. Aha means says. Aha means says. So, what happened now? When everything over, Arjuna says this to Sri Krishna. Idam aha. Idam vakyam aha. This statement he said. What is that? Arjuna vacha? Senayoho ubayo madhye ratham sthapaya me achyuta. Me ratham, he achyuta, O Krishna, me ratham, my chariot. Senayoho ubayo. Ubayoho senayoho madhye. In between the two armies, sthapaya. Next verb is sthapaya. Sthapaya means place. Stha dhatu. Stha dhatu or shtha dhatu. Shtha. Sometimes the dhatu, in the dhatu pata it will be shtha, but it becomes stha. Prathama gana parasmay pada, lot lakara, madhyam purusha ekvachana. Sthapaya. Sthapaya. Okay. Alright. So, like that, you can write, have I written? One more. Yavadetan niriksheham yoddhukaman avasthitan kairmaya saha yoddhavyam asmin rana samudyame. Next verse also, 22nd verse. Nirikshe, aham nirikshe. Nir upasarga, iksha dhatu, pratamagana atmanepada, ikshe, atmanepada dhatu. Therefore, uttam purusha ekvachan of lat will be ikshe, aham ikshe. Nirikshe means let me observe carefully. Iksha means to see. Niriksha, nir upasarga, when you add, it becomes seeing it specifically. Observe, let me observe. Nirikshanam, nirikshe, aham nirikshe. You see, yotsyamana vakshita, kairmaya, yavadeta nirikshe aham, aham nirikshe. Uttama purusha ekvachana. First person singular. Okay, so this is the way to write address. Once you start writing address like this, your Sanskrit will become very, very strong. Why? Because you will see, out of this, what will you not know? You will probably not know the Gana and Pada. But I told you already that that is not the must. What is contributing to the meaning? The contribution to the meaning is from the dhatu, lakara, purusha and vachana. If that much you can write, that is sufficient. You may not know what is the gana and pada, etc. That is fine. That's fine. Whatever you know, you write. And keep finding out what gana, what pada it is. Then you will understand how, in which gana, how the dhatus behave. That is the second level of study. Primary level of study is you write all other things. Now you will know one more thing, that is upasarga. Whenever there is upasarga is there, ni, abhi, pra, vi, ni. When the upasarga is there, you will know upasarga is there, dhatu is there, what lakara, purusha, vachana. That's it. That much you will be able to write. Okay. So I have given you few examples. Few more. As I said, in most of the verses, there will be some kriya pada, some verb will be there. So go on writing, you will know it more and more, how the verbs are formed and how, from which dhatu, how the verbs are made also, right? Chal, let us conclude. In the next class, I was thinking, connected to the verb, there are two more important concepts that we should know. One is concept of causative verbs. Nijanta. Example, karoti, karayati. He does, somebody makes someone do. If you remember in the last session or some in the past sessions, we were seeing that there are four people in one subhashita. We were seeing karta, karayita chayeva, prerakascha anumodakaha. There are four people who have equal contribution towards action. One who does the action, one who prompts the action. Now that prompting is one kind of verb. Nich is one more pratyaya which is added to the dhatu, and then that same dhatu takes one more shape. So pathati, studies. Pathayati, makes someone study, that is to teach. So by adding this nich, causative forms becomes the cause for the action. Okay. So that nijanta is one topic that we should see, and second is the conversion from the prayogas we should see, the active voice and passive voice and bhavya prayoga. These three voices we will see, so that you will know how the verbs are formed in passive voice. All the verbs that we have seen so far are active voice, okay, normal verbs. Now the same dhatus will create passive verbs also. So that also you will be able to do. So that we will see in the coming classes. Okay, that is the general plan. Let us see. All right. Shall we conclude? Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Harihi Om.